You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, Y&R fans. It's Belinda from Soap Dirt, and I have got your Young and the Restless 2-week spoilers. These run from Monday, August 21st, all the way through Friday, September 1st. I've got some very specific dated spoilers for every day of next week, and then I have a handful of undated spoilers that are intriguing nonetheless, and then I have 2-week spoilers for the week of August 28th that are undated but hot nonetheless. We're going to dig into all that right now. Let's start on Monday, August 21st on Y&R. Chance Chancellor is considering a career change. That was how they worded it, but it's not a career change really because it's in the same job. It's in law enforcement. He has been offered a new role, that of the interim police chief of Genoa City. He's 29. How many places, aside from, I don't know, maybe the Wild West back in the pioneer days where your life expectancy was 43, did they have a 29-year-old chief of police? Just saying. Also on Monday, Chelsea and Adam have to make the tough decision about what to do about Connor Newman. He wants to go to this school that's closer to his grandma Anita's house. It's a school for kids with anxiety, and they decide to let him go there, and she is going to move to Anita's with him for now. Of course, that is to cover for Melissa Claire Egan's maternity leave. I expect that she will be back, but Connor may decide to stay and board at the school because they very specifically mentioned that there's an option for it to be a boarding school. Tuesday, August 22nd, has Victor Newman deciding to test Nate Hastings, and he recognizes it and tells her it feels like a test. I've got 2 more spoilers for Tuesday, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Y&R updates and news. So Audra and Kyle do some catching up. They're comparing notes and thoughts on some recent events. And Victor Newman hits both Adam and Nick with an ultimatum. And I wonder if it's about Sally Spectra because he just totally screwed her over. I cannot imagine that his sons like it. Maybe he's going to tell them suck it up or leave the company I just bought. Who knows? I just don't think they're going to take this dissing Sally thing lying down. At least I hope they won't. I know Adam won't. Nick, who knows? He might waffle and cave in, but hopefully not. Wednesday, August 23rd on Y&R, Summer and Kyle talk about the state of their estranged marriage. Maybe they're pushing forward with divorce because he's getting closer and closer to Audra. He's spending every night in her bed, and I'm still feeling chemistry between Summer and Chance, despite the fact that he's with Sharon for now. But as we know, couples make up, shake up, and break up. That's the very core of soap operas, so never say never. Nick and Sally talk about where they're going as a couple also on Wednesday. So we have definitely some DTR moments on Wednesday. A lot of people aren't feeling Nick and Sally. I'm not feeling it. I like her with Adam. Josh Morrow is hot as heck. I like him, but I believe he has much better chemistry with Phyllis and with Sharon and with, I don't know, one of the potted plants at the GCAC Jazz Lounge. That's just my 2 cents. And their relationship seems to mostly be about sex anyway. It's kind of All right, Thursday, August 24th, Nate goes too far, which is a funny spoiler because he's always going too far. He is going, he's trying to convince Victoria that he's in love with him, in love with her, to try and cover up his missteps and lure her closer. But Victoria is a skeptic, especially after all the stuff with Ashland Locke. So we shall see. Strangely, on Thursday, Victoria is grilling Ashley Abbott. About what and why? We'll see, but it just seems random. And we can't even, blame any of the weirdness going on at Y&R on replacement writers because Josh Griffith, the head writer, is still writing. He crossed the picket line. He went FICOR. They've had complete continuity of writers. So anything you don't like at Y&R, it is not the fault of the writer's strike. It is the fault of the head writer who has still been in his role this whole time. Also on Thursday, Victor has a new strategy he plans to implement. Okay, we'll see. Friday, August 25th, Nick and Sharon aren't happy working with Adam. File that under toy. We knew they weren't going to like it. We'll see how it goes. If they get rid of him, what's going to happen to Sna? Are they going to have to replace him with somebody else? Maybe Chloe. It could be Snack. I've talked about this before. I still think Sna. I know it's SNA, but it just looks like Sna, and it's weird. They could just shorten it and make it Snam for, Sharon, Newman, Adam. Sharon, Nick, Adam, Media. Snam. All right. Elena Dawson is moving on after Nate. That's great. Are there any single men in Genoa City who don't already have their eye on another woman? Chance is single, but he is with Sharon and he's kind of side-eyeing Summer. Adam is still in love with Sally. Nick is with Sally. Now, are they going to pull somebody out of the woodwork? Have I forgotten somebody in town who's single? You guys let me know in the comments. Are they bringing in a new guy? I don't know about that because it just seems like there's nobody available to date her unless they bring in some rando we don't know. Also on Friday, Victor and Nikki are plotting about their enemies, and I believe that's primarily against Audra and Nate. All right, some undated spoilers for the week. Baby Aria might have a hearing problem. Tessa and Mariah figure out that she's not responding to sound the way that she should. Kyle has a conversation with Victoria and she's grilling him about Audra. We have Esther and Sharon talking about the fate of Crimson Lights. Now that Sharon has decided to be a business mogul, she is going to offer Esther to run it, and Chloe is going to encourage her to take the job. Heather tells Daniel she's going to stick around. Lily does not like that at all. We also have Lily taking a big risk, and that risk might be the conversation that she has on Monday with Heather, where she's basically like, doesn't your law firm need you, back in Portugal? Shouldn't you pack your bags? We'll see. All right, our 2-week spoilers, we have 4 of them. We're very excited about it. We're going to share them all, but if you haven't already, please reach down, click subscribe so you don't miss any of our Young and the Restless spoilers. If you enjoyed this 2-week spoilers update, click us a thumbs up, drop your comments. We love your comments. We read every single one of them, and we appreciate you guys listening. All right, the first spoiler is that Sally surprises Adam. She already surprised him by showing up and bringing him a gift and unpacking some of his boxes, kind of making herself home at his house. Nick didn't like that. So is this something with sparks flying between them, or is this something that comes out of the conversation she and Nick have as they're defining their relationship future, or is she going to take the job he offered? We'll see. All right, Victor keeps Adam in check. I call shenanigans on that spoiler because he can't keep Adam in check. He can tell Adam something and Adam can say, okay, Dad, and then he's going to go do what he wants. So interesting spoiler, but another ultimatum is going to have no effect on Adam Newman's behavior, I'm quite certain. We also have Elena finding out something disturbing. This could be about Aria's hearing, since she's the only doctor they show on the show, really, since Nate has gone off and turned dark, evil business lord. So maybe it's about Aria's hearing, or maybe it's a non-medical thing. Maybe it's about Nate gaslighting Victoria. We'll see. We also have Victoria provoking Ashley. And again, same reaction to the Thursday spoiler where Victoria's grilling Ashley. What the heck does she need to be talking to Ashley about? Weird, right? We'll see how it pans out. But hey, thanks for listening. That's all of our Y&R 2-week spoilers for Monday, August 21st, all the way through Friday, September 1st. Come back soon for more on Y&R. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.